Hey everyone, Ariel Hawani here in beautiful Woodbridge, New Jersey. We are standing outside the world-famous Pino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Of course, if you're an MMA fan, I'm guessing you've heard of this place. That's because it is owned and operated by striking coach to the stars, one Mark Henry. You know Mark Henry, coach for the likes of Frankie Edgar, Edson Barbosa, Eddie Alvarez, Marlon Moraes, Chris Weidman. The list goes on. And in the past, we've talked about me coming here. Finally, we have found some time to visit Mark and his crew. I love pizza. I love pizzerias. I love Mark Henry. So let's go check it out, pay him a little visit, and see what this great place is all about. Here we go. All right, here we go. Gonna go see Mark Henry. Mr. Henry, how are you?
Oh,
how's it going?
What you doing here, bro?
Great to see you, my man.
My man, what's going on, bro?
I've always talked about coming to visit you. Finally, we're here.
Finally, man.
The world-famous Pino's Pizzeria and Restaurant here in Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Woodbridge, New Jersey.
What a place
the one
you have
only
here.
Pino's.
How old is it?
Over 21 years, man.
21 years.
Yeah.
And we came at the perfect time. Look how busy you are.
Yeah, it's a little busy, man. But
are we in your
I'm
way?
so happy. No, you're never in my way,
okay,
bro.
so this is my thing. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I've always wanted to actually work at a pizzeria. It's always been like
Really?
a fascination that I've had. How do they make the pie, put it in the oven, the whole thing.
I
I'm
love
not
that.
kidding you here.
Bro, I believe you, man. I love that.
And so I feel like, okay, I actually know someone who owns a pizzeria, and he's a world-famous striking coach in MMA, maybe the greatest in MMA history.
I don't know about that, but
Striking coach to the stars. So I wanted to come and just observe. I don't want to get
that's
anyone's
awesome. You know what? I got a better idea,
Okay.
man. I got a friend here with me, and I know you just said you want to make a pizza, so we're gonna. With the fighters, what I always do, I always throw them in the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we start them up
respect.
sparring, and we get them going, you know, and we get them ready for the fight.
Okay.
So you want to make pizza, right? You sure you want to make pizza?
I would love to. I would be honored.
All right, come on over here. I got somebody
Okay.
for you. Hold on a second.
All right. Who do we got?
Hey,
Look at these.
hey, champ, come here. Hey, champ.
I got
I got
pizza
someone for you.
champion.
He's among other things a champion.
Look at this guy. Look at this familiar face. This is the secret weapon?
He was in the bathroom. He went to the bathroom around the back.
You work here too, Frankie?
At times, yeah.
No wonder you're so good with your hands.
Yeah. Hey,
on your feet, your head movement. Frankie Edgar.
We gotta see. Let's see.
The former champ and the future champ.
Yeah.
So wait, this is what we do, you know, with our pizza guys too. How we start them off, just like we do with the fighters. I was telling we throw them into sparring to get them going. He wants to be pizza. This guy wants to be a pizza guy his whole life.
I've
The
always
whole time,
wanted
this
to.
guy wants to be a pizza guy. So we got something special.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna put you through a quick pizza man class.
Okay.
All right. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see who can get a pizza in the oven faster.
Oh my God.
5 points.
5 points.
5
okay.
points. Then we're gonna go with the calzone. He's gonna show you guys how to make calzone. You guys are gonna go at it so you can get a calzone faster. And then the big hit. This is where he's got fast hands, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna go who can make 10 pizza boxes the quickest. Load them up and make them.
Have you done that?
And that's the 10-pointer.
He has done it.
It's been years.
Okay, fair enough.
15
All right,
years.
I'll still beat you.
Oh!
I'll still beat your ass.
All right, so first
Let's
off, what we do is when we get a pizza, we do face-off. Wait, hold on, before we do the face-off, girls, Kaylee, can I use you real quick?
What do we got? Oh, we get to put it on. This is very ceremonial.
That's right, man. Here.
Okay, here we go. Why does he get king of the grill and I get
He's the king.
I get the girly one?
We got you. What are you talking
Here we
about?
go. Do I get to put it on? All right.
Wait, what do you mean?
This is great. I've never looked manlier.
Wait, what? Wait,
What does it say?
We're gonna do that. Wait,
No, I want
the
this
wrong
one.
one.
I
That's
want
the
this
wrong
one.
I like that
I
one.
want
I
this
like
one.
that.
Hell yeah.
Happiness is only a cupcake away.
I'll still beat his ass.
That was when Misha was here.
I'll still
that was
that's
when
right,
we
that's
messed
right.
up.
Wait a minute. It matches your
with the
shoes.
shoes. That's right.
It matches your shoes pretty good.
All right, now we can do the face
here we
off.
go.
Now we can do the face
So we're doing
off.
pizza first, by the way. Like
We're
the
doing
actual
pizza
pie.
first. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wait, hold
he
on.
already broke. I'm sorry. He already flinched. He already flinched. He ain't got nothing. You saw that, right? He already flinched.
I can't take seriously.
One last one.
You all
one
saw
last
that,
one.
right? All right, here we
One
go.
last one. You ready? I'll be Dana. All right, guys. All right, guys.
You ain't never seen this before. You ain't never seen this. This guy's not. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, this is what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
Do I
We're
throw
gonna
this
go
in the air?
cheese.
I want to throw it in the air.
Do it a couple times. Throw it in the air.
How do I do it? Show me.
Do it a couple times. Throw it in. Throw it. Marcial. He's a good flipper. He's a good flipper. Here, catch it, bro. Catch it, bro.
Yeah. Did I ruin it?
No, you didn't.
Can you
ruin
do
it.
this
We'll fix
too?
it. We'll patch it. We'll do some
That is
patch up
something.
work.
Oh no! Now I got a hole in my pie.
All right. So what we're doing, simple. This is
Okay.
the first phase, so we're going slow, man. You know,
Yeah.
start off with the jab. Starting
That's
off
right.
with,
That's
starting
right.
off with the jab.
Just-
So we're going sauce,
Sauce,
cheese,
cheese.
and it goes in.
yeah.
So your right side,
Okay.
Frankie's left side.
Is anyone watching Frankie? I feel like he's a cheater over there. Look, he's got his own little bowl. I got to work out of the tub over here.
All right, hold on.
All right.
All right. So when I say go, you guys are gonna go. You ready?
See this
All
meat
right,
sauce right
ready,
here? This is the no.
set,
Wait,
go.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Look, turn around, look. It's done. It's good.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working here. Okay, here we go. A little marinara. I'm sorry if I'm making a mess. Here we go. Look at this place. It's busy as hell. Henry getting in my way, but I'll still beat his ass. All right, here we go. Some cheese. You see this cheese? I just washed my hands. Don't worry. I'm all good. I'm good. I'm all good. How much cheese do you put? I don't even know what.
More
cheese.
More. You gotta open it.
Wow. Frankie
More
actually did a
cheese,
great job. Frankie's cheese looks
Spread
awesome.
it, man. Oh no, it's gotta go in. Oh, it's a circle.
Okay. What's a circle? What's a circle? I'm going tomato sauce on top. Yo. Where's the pineapple at? Where's the pineapple? You got all those back there? Only green. I
Put
only
something
like
in
green.
here. Put
Okay,
something
here
in
we
here.
go. Where's the green?
There you go.
It's not kosher. I need. Okay, let's put some.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, this is it. This is it.
test.
Right side. You just swallow.
Oh, jeez.
Get a good
What have I
picture of that, bro.
I'm sorry. What a.
So right here, I won round one.
Okay, you won right one. Well done, Frankie.
-5.
What happened there with the sauce? Did I ruin your thing?
No, it's good, bro.
Okay, all right.
Happens
right.
never, but it's good.
Actually, I didn't watch you, but I will say I am impressed. Did you really put that much cheese on it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Quick, man. He spread quick hands,
He is
man.
quick. I'm actually embarrassed by what I just did. Okay, well that's one down. Frankie's up. We should get a little graphic here. Frankie 5, Hawani 0. One of the more embarrassing moments in my
All right,
life.
next one. Now we're gonna go calzone.
Sorry for the mess. Your place is gonna close down
I
by
can-
tonight.
I want to see. Show them real
20
quick how to make
years, and I
one
just closed it
calzone.
down.
All right, he's gonna show you
Favor
guys real
this.
good. So guys,
Okay.
watch.
There he goes. Boom. Look at that.
Pepperoni sausage. Let's go. Let's go pepperoni mushroom.
Pepperoni mushroom. Okay, here we go. You're gonna put this in the Pizza Hall of Fame. The first calzone ever done by Ariel Hawani.
I definitely got
Well,
to
now
do that.
watch.
Wow.
Now watch. Now watch. We gotta clean it up a little bit.
Look at that.
Gotta clean up a little bit at the end,
Oh, you
man.
gotta clean it up. Wow, this
Clean
is
it
gonna
up.
be so much fun. This is literally a dream
I
come
feel
true
like
for
this
me.
is home ec. I feel like we're back in home ec.
And that's it.
And what's that?
That's the calzone.
No,
That's
what's
for
that
you
little
guys.
thing that he did
That's
on
to
top?
let it breathe.
Oh, okay,
Let it breathe,
All
man.
right, all right.
You knew that, though. You
Here
said
we
you
go.
read
That's
up
right.
last
That's right.
night.
That's right. Okay, here we go.
Read it out.
I guarantee victory
All
in
right,
this
so listen.
stage
So
of
listen.
competition.
We went with the jab.
We went to the jab, yep.
We need a combo now, bro.
Yeah.
We need, you know, we need a
Well, it'd
combo.
be nice if you get out of my way while I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here it is. This
All
is
right.
the dough. As you can see, we're about to make the first ever
Do I got
Hawani
a cutter?
calzone.
Wait. Turn around. Ready, set, go. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay. So what, I'm supposed to flatten it out, right? Flatten it out. Get a little ricotta
Bro,
up in this
more.
bad boy.
You need a
What?
little
I like a thick calzone, all right?
Stretch it a little, bro. Let me help you, man. Let me help you a little, bro.
Listen, it's a personal preference. It's my calzone, all right? Here we go, a little ricotta up in this, a little ricotta up in this. I'm not a big cheese guy, so I'm gonna go light on the cheese. Get some things right here.
There's nothing in this thing. This is for your kid.
Here we go. Look at this.
Clean it up.
Clean it up. Frankie, you sweating back there or what?
sweating, bud.
This is UFC 125 all over again. It's a draw, bro. It's a draw.
There we go.
It's a draw, my
Tell me
friend.
when you're ready to open it up.
This is that first round right here, you know? You think you're going to come back against me. Look at that. This is Gray Maynard style.
Pop the top.
Oh, pop the top.
Oh, hey, why you blocking me?
Bro,
Yeah, look at that.
Go to the championship round.
Blocking me, man.
It's 5.
That
It's
is-
5-5.
look at that.
He's
I
like,
will-
bro, look at
that
that.
is a
Bro, look at
nice-
this, though.
that is a
Look,
nice
you're
looking-
popping out the sides, brother.
Right now we've done 2 competitions. One pie making. Frankie
making.
won, though he cheated.
No, I don't believe
He's
I
on
cheated.
PPEDs, pizza PEDs.
Pizza PD.
He got some help from his coach, which
No,
is
no,
fine. I
believe
respect
he
that.
got some help from my coach, which I don't.
That was in the
totally get that
calzone
worked out.
portion. Your calzone, if I may say, actually looks
like
fairly
a calzone.
pathetic.
Like a pathetic. No, looks like a calzone.
And Mark back here is going to show us what the third round is. So we're actually tied now, 5-5, right?
5-5. Your pizza looks like Stevie Wonder made it.
So 5-5, and the final competition is we're gonna have to make pizza boxes, because when you're running a shop like this, you got to make the boxes really quick. You got to put them together, and that sounds like a stupid thing. It's actually really hard. He's been practicing for the last couple days.
No, I'm not.
No wonder you haven't heard much from Frankie Edgar.
I got this.
He's been here practicing.
Brought upon me this morning.
By the way, quick pause on the competition. Many years ago, maybe like 3-4 years ago, Mark told me that he created an Ariel pizza.
No.
I never believed him.
No. The Ariel.
The Ariel pizza.
Ariel.
I never believed him. So one of the reasons why I wanted to come here was to actually find out if it's true. And Mark claims that he's got the pie. There it is.
Wait, where's the, here.
There it is. Okay, this is the big reveal right here. This is the Ariel pizza.
Pop it. The Ariel.
What is it?
We tried to go Canadian.
Yes, that's right.
Was what we were trying to do.
It's a beautiful sight.
So we went with the Canadian bacon.
That's right.
We went Canadian bacon. You know, every New Yorker loves almost like a pork roll and cheese type deal.
That's right.
But we grilled our own bacon on the grill. The
that
Ariel,
love.
right
Look
here,
at that
baby.
love. All you other coaches, you better step up. Well, I appreciate it.
We got a job for you.
Yes. Oh my
February
gosh.
14th, bro.
There it is. There
Look,
it is.
February
There it is.
14th.
Heart
It's all love.
You can't help
Heart
it. You
shape.
can't help
It's
it.
all
Happiness
love.
only comes
It's
this
all
way.
love.
I'm actually pretty damn impressed
It's
with
all
that.
love, bro.
Yes.
It's about the love. The love for the fighters, the love.
Did you do that?
That was you. No,
Look at that. Look at that. Heart-shaped pizza. Valentine's Day, call up your guy. I will hook you up. You and your missus. Look at you.
One day a week we could
Look
use
at that
you.
thing. Look at that thing. Look at the
I know.
smoke emanating out
I don't know
of
if
it.
it's like a broken heart or...
No, it's a beautiful. It's the love that I have for you and your fighters.
Bro. Where's Frankie's?
My, it looks a little burnt if you ask
That's
me.
pretty
That's
sick.
not my fault. That's not my fault. I wasn't
That's
on
pretty
that.
circular, bro. That's pretty circular.
Dang, that's good.
Listen, it's an okay
A
job.
la Frankie.
If I'm being honest, I've seen better. Okay, we're about to do the boxes, but first I wanted to ask Frankie a few questions, because we haven't really heard from you since the Aldo fight,
Yeah.
right? You haven't really talked to
Not
anyone.
really, no,
You kind of laid low.
Yeah.
Why?
I just was bummed, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I had nothing to say, to be honest with you.
Are you over it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, as much as I can be.
Right. Aldo came out with this statement that he was spying on you, or he had people spying on you. Then he retracted it. Do you believe any of this?
I don't believe in it, no. I guess he said, I think it was just a whack-ass move to even say that, though. You know, especially just the fact that I got all these Brazilians in my camp. Why create that kind of turmoil within us? But
Did it?
You know, no, but you know, of course, people talking. You know what I mean? But I know who's who.
Right.
So, but just to do that, that's not a.
After the fight, your coach, Mark Henry, took a lot of the criticism upon himself, said that he didn't prepare you, that it was his fault, he didn't make the adjustments. What do you think when you hear that, when he's sort of taking
That's
the
just
blame?
him being himself and
Right.
competitive, and you know.
You
but
believe
no,
that?
No, not at all. I'm always prepared.
Right.
I'm never not prepared. You know. I just think I didn't make certain adjustments in the fight that I should have, and I felt like I was there to fight because that was kind of what we thought we had to do. I think Aldo was there to more play a game, you know, and I should have recognized that. I should have, you know, said, all right, I got to play this game too in order to win. You know, you got to do what you got to do to win.
Points game?
Kind of the points game. I'm not gonna say. I mean, it's a fight. You find ways to win. And his game was fighting that way was probably his best bet, and you know it worked out for him. So I'm not saying it's a points game or anything. It was the game to win the fight, you know. And I didn't recognize that. I kept kind of like feeding into what he, you know.
Right.
And of course, everyone knew I was going forward. You know, I was gonna try to wear him down. I mean, everybody knew I was gonna do that. So, I should have took a step back and said, all right, what am I doing wrong here a little bit? You know?
Before they announced the scorecards, did you think you did enough to win?
No, I'll be honest, no. I just the tempo, like the first fight we had, I thought I won. You know, I did. I'm going into this fight. I mean, like, I was being optimistic in my head. I'm like, yeah, maybe they gave it to me. You know, I mean, I did. I was in my head. I was trying to find reasons that I did chase him the whole time. You know, I felt like if I didn't dictate that fight, it would have just been standing there. No one would have been doing anything. But just the momentum of everything, I honestly didn't feel like I won enough.
In hindsight, because that big carrot was being dangled in front of you, the Conor, MSG, did that play into your performance at all? Were you thinking about that too much?
I don't think so.
No.
You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like I prepared the right way. I did everything the right way. I just, I think it was the adjustments is the biggest thing. And,
Okay.
you know, of course, there's always pressure, man. So, you know, I can't say it's X. I usually handle pressure fine. So
Right.
It's not like the pressure made me fight a certain way. I just think me being a little bullheaded, my bullheadedness, I think was what I didn't get over in that fight.
And this connection that you have with Mark, I mean, you could tell when he's talking about you, like he views you as a son. It's different than when he talks about the other guys. When did you notice that this was like a special thing that you guys had? Was it right away?
It was right away, you know. We just hit it off. You know, we're the same type of people. You know, if we came up in the same high school, we would have hung out probably.
Right,
you know, and you know, the connection just with the whole Italian family type thing and all that. You know, he's super close to my parents. My dad probably calls him, bugs him every day. You know, and it just happened very, very quickly. We just hit it off.
The team is growing. Now with Eddie Alvarez a part of it and Weidman being a part of it, does it still feel the same when it was just kind of you and him starting out?
It does, you know. It's just, you know, just have more people to have fun with, kind of, you know. It's just more people enjoying, you know. We used to have to travel a lot more. Now we don't have to travel as much because, you know, people kind of come to us.
That's right.
You know, I mean, still travel a little bit in Jersey, but I used to go to New York a lot to spar and Philly and here. I don't have to do that as much now.
I feel like because you guys don't have like a catchy name, you don't get the respect that you deserve. Like more people should be talking about him as one of the very, very best coaches of the year. I mean, people in the know this, but you know, the awards and things like that. Do you get that feeling as well?
Yeah, you know, I think we kind of like that. I mean,
you do, okay.
I know Mark. I think Mark likes it. I'm kind of that guy to begin with. You know, yeah, we fly under the radar, and there's no need to scream and shout. And, you know, we're gonna hopefully let our performances do the talking. But you know, Mark is absolutely one of the best coaches. I mean, I've been around some other coaches, never too long, but coaching around my whole life, he's definitely one of the best coaches I've ever done.
Speaking of screaming and shouting and all that, have the politics of the game gotten to you at all? Because let's be honest, you should have been fighting for the belt after the Mendes fight. You were promised that.
Right,
that didn't happen. Then you get an interim fight against a guy that you already fought. It wasn't the same. And then it doesn't work out your way. Did that beat you down at all mentally?
You know, I mean, yes. You know, right away. You know, that whole week, I mean, it sucked. I still haven't watched the fight. You know what I'm saying? I really haven't.
Wow.
And,
do you plan on?
I will eventually. Probably before my next fight, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't really watch any, even fights I win a lot. I'll maybe watch them a couple times and that's it. But yeah, this one still stings. You know what I mean? But I'll get over it and watch it. You know, I can't be a baby about it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was the politics or the loss, but just all of that together. And you know, obviously my goal is to be a champion. And it still hasn't changed. But it's like you threw another monkey wrench into the whole situation. So. Yeah, it's disheartening sometimes. I put my heart into this. Like, I do everything right. You know? So when stuff doesn't work out, it's definitely it sucks. You know, it'd be easy if I didn't do everything right. I could be like, I didn't train that hard or I didn't take it that serious. But I do, so it stings.
Do you think about 135? Because he's talked about 135 and you. You think about going down there?
I do think about it now, but I kind of want to go down for a title, only for a title. You know,
have you expressed that, or your manager expressed that?
Yeah, I mean, in a way.
You versus Dominic Cruz would be.
Yeah, I think so.
I think a very fun fight.
I imagine they want me to get a win.
Okay.
You know,
first at 135.
No, I'm just saying a win.
Just a win period. Okay.
And I don't think I want to cut to 35 just to fight anybody. I'll cut to 35 for the title and then take it from there. But right now, I just want to get.
How much you weigh right now?
Right now, I'm probably like 62, 162.
Do you think it would be difficult, 135?
I mean, it'll be harder. Yeah, I think it'd be tough. I mean, I wrestled 135 my senior year in high school, you know. Obviously, I'm probably much more better at it and more knowledgeable how to get down, and I would use my nutritionist and everything, do it the right way. I can make the weight. I mean, it just would suck a little bit. And, I can still beat guys without it sucking, you know. So if I can go down for the title, then that's cool.
How many more years do you want to do this for?
I want to stay in as long as I can. Right now.
You're still enjoying it?
I am. I still want to stay in as long as I can. I don't even want to put a number on it yet. You know, the sport's getting better. You know, coverage, the money. You know, I want to kind of keep growing with it. You know? I want to kind of walk away with something in the bank, I guess.
That's right. You don't feel like you've done that yet?
No, I mean, I'm doing the right things. I'm pretty smart with my stuff, you know. But I mean, I still got to. It's not like I can stop fighting and be like, I'm done. I have to stop fighting. At this point, I have to stop fighting and still have to worry about, you know, how it's coming in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe if you can stack some boxes.
Yeah. Well, it's a start. It's a start.
All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. Can I have your attention real quick? We're gonna have a competition right here. This is Ariel Hawani. He's one of the best well-known MMA sports guys in the whole entire sport in the history. The best. MMAfighting.com. He's one of the best well-known guy. And this is Frankie Edgar, champ.
Yes.
Lightweight champ. Now going for the featherweight champ. One of the best fighters, in my opinion, that ever walked the face of the earth. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. Listen, they're gonna have a contest right here. Right now, the score is tied 5-5. And they did a pizza contest to see who was the fastest. They did a calzone contest. Frankie won the pizza, and Ariel won the calzone. So we need a tiebreaker right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have who can make 10 boxes the fastest. One more time, face off, another face off. Another face off. Wait, hold on. Face off. All right.
No flinching now.
All right, you guys ready? All right. When I say Pino's Pizza, they start. No, when you guys say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pino! Go! Come on!
Yeah, Frankie! Tom Cruise, baby!
What the hell is going on? I don't know. Wait, he's done this before. Is the problem?
We got one!
Here we go.
here.
Can I get some cheering or something?
Ariel, who's with the Ariel?
There we go.
Ariel! Who's got Frankie?
Oh my God, this is an embarrassing moment for the Helwani family, losing.
2! Oh man, I'm not even tasting it.
I mean, here we go. Two.
3! Oh no! Frankie hits him with a left. It's 3.
Jeez, this is tough, man. This is the point.
4, 3. 5 to 4.
My apron is
Hits him
full.
with the right. Hits him with the right. 7.
Is it 7? I thought it was 6.
You know Edgar comes on in the 4th and the 5th, bro. We're past the 3rd right now. You got problems.
Championship round. I need a corner man.
Hey, Mark. Come on, bro. You need a water break. Bro, go.
Where's Ray Longo when I need him, you know? I'm unmotivated.
10. No more. 10. Stop. No more fighting.
Oh, good. Man.
Here, go ahead. Face up. Shake it out.
He's a good sport.
And still.
Oh, man. Look at
Guys,
that.
spice and a soda for everybody.
Wow, look at
so
this guy. Wow. Thank you, Mark. Well, that was fun. I'm actually legit sweating. I am legit sweating.
You left on it.
I legit really want. Oh, look at that.
Mine's
That's Frankie's pizza.
Wow, look at that. You don't want one?
No, man. Somebody told me I'm fat. I got to lose some weight.
So we're about to eat Frankie's pizza that he made. This is my pizza. Mark told me off camera that it's such a work of art. He doesn't want to cut it. He doesn't want anyone to eat it. He's actually going to frame it.
That's what I
He's
said.
gonna put it up there on the wall. Can we put like some glaze on it so that it's? This is the legit Frankie's pizza. I gotta admit.
This is going to go up every February 14th, bro.
Here it is. Now I wanted to ask you a question. I read this that you guys. So your wrestling coach was Steve Rivera. Is Steve Rivera?
Steve Rivera, yeah.
Your son was training under Steve.
Yep.
He tells you, I want you to help my guy Frankie because you're a former U.S. Army boxer, right?
Yep.
And also, where else?
Golden Gloves.
Golden Gloves.
Army.
That's right.
With the U.S. team against Denmark one time, where they picked guys from our team.
So he says, okay, but you're like, I don't hold mitts, right? I don't do this sort of thing.
No, it was more. It was. I never held mitts, so I really didn't want to mess them up. And I was just. It was like if you go to Elite Wrestling, it's like not only the best wrestling school in New Jersey. In my opinion, it's the best on the East Coast. Frankie's school as well, Tom's River. Elite in Tom's River and Elite in Jackson, man, they're phenomenal. And when you go in there, like my son went in there in New Jersey, it's like, they do like states every year, they end up every wrestling year. And my son's category was like top 1 to 7 was in it. So I wanted to watch him and was watching him go against these guys. Like I threw you into the pizza.
That's right.
Into the pizza making. That's how we threw my son into wrestling. So I just wanted to watch and help learn too. That's when Frankie helped out the kids so much, and so I used to take notes.
Oh, really?
Even one time my son was sick, couldn't go. I went by myself, and I took notes and went over it with him.
So initially you're just working with him like once a week, and then he loses to Gray Maynard.
Yeah,
the
well, I
first
was watching,
time.
so I really didn't want to hold pads. I wanted to pay attention to my son.
Sure.
So Steve asked, and then he asked a couple times more, and I said okay. And then I helped Paz. No, it was right at his first fight ever, pro fight.
Pro fight, okay.
Yeah, as I held pads for him, and then I'm like, well, this kid is special, man, like really special.
Right.
And whoever is gonna train this kid, I'm telling Steve, is like, this kid's gonna be, something special, man. He's gonna be really good. And then I wound up being, we did it again the next day, and then.
But you saw him lose to Gray, is what I.
Yeah, we only
heard.
do it once in a while. We'd only do it like once a week, maybe.
And that's what changed everything. You said, okay, we need to
No,
do
we
this
lost the
full-time.
Gray. No, when he lost the Gray. When he lost the Gray is when
2008.
Is when I was like really bummed out, and I was saying to him, I'm like, we were working out like once a week, maybe not even, and I was like, if I did wrestling states and did once a week, can I win, the states? Like, no. I'm like, man, we need to hook up more. We need to, we tried to. Start to, just get a better, timing of when we're going to work out. And then after that, we went to Ricardo's, man, and then that changed everything. That was the next move. After that was Ricardo's, and from Ricardo's, and just, he's just phenomenal, man. I could never do anything. We're like, if he's the Batman, I'm the Robin, man. I'm just happy to be there. I might even be the driver, the butler.
Did you you never thought, though, that this would turn into a career where you're having fighters from all different parts of the world come to you?
I was working 7 days a week, basically.
Right, here?
Yeah, here. And, but my son, I wanted to really start making some time for my son. And so I never wanted to train anybody. I still don't want to train anybody. I'm like, right now, like, I don't want to train anybody. Like, I'm so
You don't
happy.
enjoy it?
No, I love it.
Right.
But, the guys that we have, I love the guys we have. And to really, help these guys, my opinion, I could be definitely wrong, but like, they need to get, like a long length of time of, working out. You need to have video and sparring, go over the video of sparring, look at the tape of, the fighter and really go over and make a good game plan. I like doing like code-based stuff. So it takes a lot of time for each guy. And, the way I like to do it, so if you do more guys, there's less time you could spend with each person, and I'd rather not do that, I love what I do. I love my guys.
Which you enjoy more, working here or working with the fighters?
Oh, definitely.
That's right?
Yeah.
It's more fun. When you first started working with him, what was the connection that you noticed? Like, why did you enjoy it? Why? Because, there is like a father-son, and I don't just say that. You don't see that with every coach.
Yeah. The one thing I want to say, though, it was enjoyable, and I only did it because of him.
It started with him.
No,
if it wasn't for him.
Not starting because of him, because of who he was.
Okay.
Like, he was like, everything that I believed, a person even more than that. Like, he was like stuff they write in movies that is unrealistic, he surpasses that.
Wow.
Like his work ethic, his, it's just that you just wanna, you look for, there hasn't been a day that I've not trained him, and I've trained him sick, and he's been sick. And you don't ever miss a day, and sick, hurt, whatever, and he just has such a great mentality. And I'm telling you, the way this kid is now from the day I met him is exactly the way he is today.
Right.
After the win, everybody knows he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's the same exact way.
Champion, everything, nothing changed.
I'm saying towards people.
Yeah.
And as a family member, and man, it's just like being with him made you wanna do. If it wasn't for him, I probably definitely wouldn't have been doing it.
Wow.
So
What's it like to hear that?
No, it's I'm gushing over here. You know what I mean? And no, it means everything, man. I trusted my career in Mark's hands, and I made the right choice. Like you said, the connection was I just knew, I could tell he knew what the hell he was doing. Even though he never held a pad before, but he understood it. And it was just boxing at first, and then he understands it all.
Right. Do you think your career, hard to say, but do you think you would have gone as far, had as much success without him? I want to further.
No, of course I'm going to say no. I'm very big on listening to my coaches, and following plans, and doing what they say. And it's good. A good thing I had him steering that ship, because someone else could steer in the wrong direction.
Right. So, okay, elephant in the room is that when you take his career so personally. I could tell, I could see the hurt. You blamed yourself for the loss against Aldo, right?
Yeah, it's been worse. Like, I think the other Aldo loss, I gained 30 pounds in 3 weeks.
After this loss?
No, the first Aldo.
First one.
The first Aldo.
Really?
Yeah.
You were just depressed?
Yeah, man, I take it, when it comes to him, I take it really, really bad.
Is it possible you could take it worse than him?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
He
Do you
tells me-
believe that?
Yeah, I tell him.
I don't want to be on camera, but he's like, dude, stop crying, man. Like, shut up.
Really?
The last one.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. How can you? I can't let it control me that much. You know?
Sure.
So
you
if I'm
can't-
not letting it control me, why should he?
Right, yeah, but you can't shake it off.
No, I just feel like it's my I believe too as a coach, is my belief. Like I could have a Hyundai, I could have a Lamborghini. You know, it doesn't matter what I do than a Hyundai. You know, I could spend 24 hours a day, 25 hours a day if I'm beasting.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. Ferrari's a Ferrari, Lamborghini's a Lamborghini, and that's what he is. You know, a coach. I think a lot of coaches. I include myself with way too much credit, man. I think it's the guy. I think the main thing with the guy is a Ferrari. Just don't put it on the dirt. You know, instead of putting it on dirt, just put it on the street,
right.
and it's gonna be fine. You know, so that's my opinion. Someone like Frankie, they're gonna be champion anyway, and I'm just beyond blessed to be along for the ride. And I think also you just need the right people around you. Like I've been so blessed to have Ricardo around me, man. And then we got Anderson Franca, and then Brian Blue, Chris Ligori, who from day one, Ring of Combat champion, has helped him along the way. Henzo Gracie, who started it all with us,
right.
And to lean on Henzo, how he taught us all, to be, which I'm kind of going off track lately. You know what I'm saying? But and Ricardo. So it's guys like that. And Ricardo, when I first used to train Ricardo would ask me a million questions. So I'd write stuff down before I'd go train him. So I'm like, this dude's gonna ask me 1,000 questions, man. So, why this, why that? So I would, write up a whole game plan, even just to go train him for one day. So he taught me how to coach, and we've been blessed with an amazing team, and blessed too that we've been smart and kept it small. Like, we try to always stay low key, and we try to, just have a small amount of guys and give them attention, and also then you have Edson and Marlon and Perez, and then Corey came along, and then Eddie, Eddie when we used to train with him years ago. So we've had the beautiful mixture of guys that we've had come in at the right time. Caitlin Chukagan, right. Jamal Patterson, Nick Catone, then being a Nick Catone's all the time, and he guys, what Nick brings to the table is unbelievable. Now Paul, and I'm not missing anybody, am I? I hope not.
Okay, so you alluded to it going off the rails a little bit. Is it because of your love for him? Because we are here this week, and you were very much in the news this week.
No, it's
and I know you don't want to make too much of this, but I want to give you the opportunity to sort of clear the air, because reading some of the things, I'm like, Mark is such a friendly guy and avoids conflict. Where's this all coming from?
Yeah,
Coming from where it comes from? Come on, from dark Mark.
Dark Mark. That exists?
It's the real Mark. Is dark Mark.
I also want to throw it Ali. When Ali
Sure.
came on too, man, like that was the great progression with our team. Like when Ali came on, and we stepped up even higher, where he does most of our guys. And Ali isn't just a manager, man. Like, man, he helps you get sparring partners, man. He's calm. He's even helped, us with ground and pound with different guys. And
now you're avoiding the question.
And then taking it. I really don't want to do this question in front of him.
Okay.
Because no matter what you say,
It has nothing to do with him.
No, I know it doesn't. Like this kid doesn't say anything. Never, Even though I believe for as long as I've been doing it too with him for years, over a decade, I've never said anything either. I have so many friends that I respect. That are in the, that are coaches, man, that are so way better than me, that I don't even, deserve to be next to, So many great guys even coming up, like Brandon Gibson, and and all these great guys, Joey Rodriguez from Alpha Mayo, and all these amazing new coaches. Trevor Whitman, who I remember asking him stuff when we were fighting Maynard, and calling up Greg and talking to Winklejohn and them, and there's just so many amazing coaches out there, man. Bang, who's just bringing things to a whole nother level and making everybody, bring their game up. So, so many more guys that I haven't mentioned that are Longo Ray, who's just forget about it, That was the best time I've ever had in my life. Camp was this, unfortunately Chris went out of the fight. That camp was so amazing. The love that Longo has. Just the East Coast is just so different, man, and what guys bring, And Cesar Gracie, when we hooked up with him down the thing. So many guys.
So you don't feel comfortable talking about this next to him because...
Yeah, because guys are just going to throw mud at him, and this kid's never said a word.
What?
I'm a big boy.
He's a big boy. So can we address the elephant in the room?
I just ran it out in front of him.
But he's a big boy. He can hear it.
I know, I just don't want to be slinging mud at him.
No. It's not. Where's this coming from?
No, it's just.
Why are you getting so upset?
No, I'm not upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't hate anybody.
Right.
First of all, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, you know, these guys. But, you know, like I said, you know, I don't have to do the fighting. I can just open up another pizzeria if I want. I can be with my family more. My wife Christina, you know, she's an amazing woman. You know, the light of my life. You know, and when I'm gone, she's here. You know, and taking care of the kids, and you know, so you know, I really don't need to do the fighting, but I do the fighting because the guys that I have, and I love the guys that I have, and I love my team. You know, and
so you have this passion for them, and you want to defend them.
Pulling it out.
I'm trying to here. Look, we can't ignore it. It just so happens that we are here, and we set this up before this news, but you're very much in the news. You've been aggressive towards John Kavanaugh.
I'm only aggressive when something's thrown out.
You feel like you've been disrespected?
No, not me. Not at all.
You feel like your fighters have been disrespected?
Yeah. I feel like my fighters have been
ducked.
I feel like my fighters have been, I feel like they've been lied to. I feel like as a camp we've been lied to. I feel like they've changed all the rules, which I don't mind that at all. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that you keep your word. Don't say like, just so many things. Like, you know,
with the UFC?
Talking about like Conor and his team, like saying that Aldo never fought. You know what I'm saying? So now he's going to be the new guy that stays at 45 and fights. Don't say don't talk crud about Dos Anjos, you know, who I'm very good friends with, and I'm, you know, friends too with Khabib, and you know, his coach talking about Muslims and him talking about Jesus, and you know, it's not my thing, you know. And then when you throw, you know, my team on it and my guys, you know, it just, you know, it just brings it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like just, I don't know, man. I can't say things well, but
what do you make of what's happened with Mark?
It's just Mark being Mark, you know.
Yeah, defend. You appreciate it?
Yeah, you know, it's like a, I mean, I'd say a parent, but it's like a parent defending their kid. You know?
Yeah.
It's like he can talk drunk about me, he can tell me I stink, but no one else can. You know.
That's right.
And I get it. You know.
Do you agree with him?
In certain ways, yeah. But in certain ways. But I feel like me, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't verbalize
I
it
wouldn't,
because you're just not that guy.
I don't give them the time, man.
Right.
You know.
And what's been the reaction that you've gotten on?
Oh man, I got so many Irish fans, man. They love me, bro.
Do you regret speaking up?
Yeah, definitely.
You're not going to anymore?
Oh, I will.
Is that why you're? Oh, you will.
If they say something to my guys, like there's only been things said when something's been said about my guys. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's first, I think a long time ago, it all started when I think his coach said something about Frankie's Twitter.
You don't even want to say his name.
You need to do this. You need to do this. And Ali called me up. I'm friends with him. Hey, can you know, this dude's talking about Frank. I'm like, he's what? You know, so I look. At first, I had my daughter change my name. I didn't want to go on my other account name. And I said, you know, dude, why don't you worry about yourself? Because at the time, he was supposed to possibly fight him.
Right.
And I think he hit back on me something, no sarcastic, but it was around Christmas time. So I was like, all right, man, Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Which I did.
Christmas time.
It was. I think it was Christmas Eve.
Sacred.
It was Christmas Eve.
That's right.
Oh, I was going to go be with my family.
Right,
I didn't want to, you know, deal with it.
Here's the sort of irony is that I feel like in an alternate universe, you and John Kavanaugh would actually be great friends. You're like two of the nicest guys in the sport.
He's witty. There's a lot of things I don't, you know, don't know if I would be the way he, you know, be a certain way that he is, you know, that, and I really don't want to talk about, you know, two of my fighters saw some things I don't want to do, I don't want to talk about. But, you know, like posting stuff with your fighters sparring, and that's just such a sacred thing. Like, you know, if you're a coach, you know, like I've been doing this for a while, man. I've never seen any coach, you know, talk about, not one coach ever disrespected, you know, Frankie the way he does. Oh, he's, you know, like that's when I always come back. It's always like there's no 145ers left. Somebody texts me. Oh, he says there's no 145. Yeah, there isn't any 145 strikers left. You fought only 145 strikers, but there's a ton of 145 wrestlers that you kind of pass by. You know what I'm saying? But there's a ton of that. Or then saying he's going to knock out Eddie. Like Eddie, man, Eddie's been around for a while, man. Like Eddie's earned, you know, what he's earned. You know, you don't need this guy, you know, running. So that's kind of how it all started, you know.
Is it possible you take it too personally? Like,
yeah,
it's fight promotion, you just kind of have to let it slide?
I don't really care about the promotion part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's where this stuff is coming from, you know, and you have to take it less personally for your own sake, for your own well-being.
Yeah, but I try to be a Christian man first and foremost.
Right.
I guess that's kind of where it hit too, when the Conor blesses and everything kind of hit my chord, you know, just little things have been hitting me, you know.
So so it looks like it might be Eddie versus Conor?
I don't even want to think about it because I've been through this.
You don't even want to get
ridiculousness of like that was another thing his coach said about I believe it was on your show. Someone texted me and said they didn't put up their end of the deal with Jose. But what about your end of the deal when you first said Frankie to fight Mendez? What about your end of the deal when you said you're going to fight Nate and come back? Like, eventually someone's going to lose. Like, you lost. No, you didn't lose. You got stopped. You know what I'm saying? Still's never been stopped. So, eventually this kid was, you can't keep fighting the best of the best and keep winning in the UFC. That's what makes the UFC so great. I don't care how good you are.
Right.
The best have lost. Anderson Silva, you know what I'm saying? George St. Pierre, the best lost. So you keep dragging things along and making up lies, and then you're going to try to flip the script, and say, oh, we didn't put up our end of the bargain. No, buddy, it was you didn't put up your end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? When you say all these things, if he takes care of Mendez, then I'll do it, Or Mendez was knocked down, that's why he did it. Well, what about when Aldo knocked him down 3 times in that fight? I guess that didn't serve your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So.
Will your career feel incomplete if you don't get this fight?
What, McGregor fight?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't have a worry in the world.
Nah. I mean, he's a character in his story, I mean, he's a big character in the story of MMA, but of course I'd love to fight him, have him on my record, but I'm not defining myself based on one opponent.
Do you think you'll ever get it?
I don't know. I mean, he seems like he's getting bigger, He seems like I don't think he's going to come back down this way unless I fight him at 55, which could definitely be a possibility.
You think you'll ever get it?
I really don't care, It was just at the time we wanted the 45, the title bad.
Yeah.
This other title, I mean, come on, interim belt. Nobody ever says. Nobody's going to remember interim belt. It was just another thing to make, this guy quiet because he wanted to do what he wanted to do. And not what he complained about Jose all the time that he went and did, or say that Jose ran from Frankie. What did he do last fight? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that he says that people forget. You know what I'm saying? That I just find it, funny to me how his whole career has been said one way and how they skipped. In UFC, man, everybody gets the ringer thrown at him. The wrestler, he came in. He went with one of the best wrestlers. Tyson Griffin at the time was the only one to knock out Uriah. It was Uriah's only loss. I mean, he didn't talk about it. He was in the hospital even before going to that. Didn't even make 50. Wasn't even 55. We had to throw water down his throat to not look stupid because he was like a 51.
Wow.
So but he fights Tyson Griffin, who was phenomenal that time, undefeated, knocked out Faber, beats him. Then what did they do next? They threw jiu-jitsu. What was he in? Bocek, who was like a jiu-jitsu champion, Pan Am champion. Then the next one was a striker, Spencer Kingfisher. And I think John Jones went that route. I think everybody's gone that route. But this guy kind of skipped all that, He somehow skipped Clay Guida. He somehow skipped Elkins. He somehow skipped Bermudez. He somehow, skipped so many guys. Lamas. He somehow skipped Mendez what was Mendez? He didn't knock out Mendez. Mendez got tired, man. You know what I'm saying? Off a guy who was doing a hunting show. Mendez was having his way. I can't imagine Mendez, who I think very highly of, what would do to him, on a full camp. Or Frankie. He skipped a lot of things. I don't see him the way that everybody portrays him as. And then you throw in all the other stuff I just said.
Yeah.
I need the private press conferences by myself when Anderson never used to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess maybe I'm too old school or whatever, but maybe I'm just being a baby like some people are saying lately when I was never known as that.
I appreciate the passion. I appreciate it, and thank you for clearing it up. Let's end on a happy note.
Yeah.
Happiest moment as far as MMA is concerned as a coach. What sticks out?
Sean Shirk.
Sean Shirk.
Yeah.
Interesting. UFC 98. I remember it. Sean Shirk ran out of the building, I think, right? Didn't even put his shoes on.
Yeah, an amazing fighter too.
He didn't think that he lost.
Yeah.
Why is that the moment?
That's the moment because Frankie at that point, and for me, for the biggest things that I love in MMA too are striking, the wrestling. I love those in between parts. But at that point, Frankie was pretty much one-dimensional, and I knew if he was ever going to make it, fight BJ at that time, who was just couldn't beat the guy at 55. You know what I'm saying? I just knew you had to be, a full, complete MMA fighter if he was ever going to be one of the best ever. And Frankie was already fighting, like I said, he was fighting the wrestler, the jiu-jitsu guy, the striker. But now you were fighting, you know, a guy with some speed. So for me, is Frankie going to be one of the best ever, or is he not? Is he going to be? You know, that was to me, and he never did any striking. I don't care how you win the fight, but I just knew that he needed to at least be there in case, you know, never happened, and we never really saw it.
So even above 112?
Yeah, above 112.
Wow. Are you surprised? Did you know this?
No.
Do you agree? Is that your best moment?
No, but I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Like open the door to the next step.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
When he did that, I said, this kid is going to win the title. I already knew it.
Yeah.
This kid is going to be a Hall of Famer. This kid is going to be one of the best fighters ever. This kid's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Wow.
He's going to be one of the best fighters. And when I saw that, I really didn't need to see much. I kind of, you know, had it in my head. You know, and the other fights, win, lose, draw. I think our camp and our team, especially him and myself, like even Aldo, I give, you know, even when they said some things that he did, I'm still going to throw out. We lost, you know, the guy's better that night, and you know what I'm saying. That's how I like to do it and play it, and that's how I'm blessed to even be, you know, sitting next to this guy.
What a pleasure. Thanks for having me, guys.
Wow.
Great to be here.
Awesome
Finally,
having you,
after
buddy.
all, and I truly appreciate the bond that you two have. One of the best teams, one of the most underrated teams, best
Keep it
coaches,
that way.
best fighters. No, and it's a beautiful thing to watch, seeing the coach go to bat for his guys. It's something that, you know, I think every coach should do, and it's great to know that you actually believe it and feel it, and it's not just fabricated. What an amazing thing. Thank you for allowing us into your world and making the pies and stuff like that, and letting me embarrass Frankie in front of his own New Jersey people. What a great thing this has been.
My hand raised. Never been an embarrassment.
What I love about you is that you have this world, which is completely different than the MMA world, and then you go there and you know, the bright lights, Vegas and stuff, but then you can come back here and just be regular Mark.
Yeah, well,
That's
the best
gotta be a
part's
great-
right now, my son. And
Yeah.
now he's going to Villanova. That's another chapter that I'm just
Awesome. Well, guys, I wish you the best. Thank you very much again. Enjoy the heart-shaped pizza. Don't eat that calzone. I know it's it's not very good. I can admit that. Pino's Pizzeria and Restaurant here in Woodbridge, New Jersey. It is the bomb. I'm going to keep eating this. Again, thank you very much, Mark. And
thanks so
best
much,
of luck
bro.
to both of you.